It was a cold night in Austin, Texas. The date was December 6, 1991. The city was settling in for the weekend. Christmas lights were beginning to appear on houses and storefronts. On a busy street, a small yogurt shop was nearing closing time. It was a popular spot. High school students, families, friends, a cheerful welcome against the dark of the night. Inside, the hum of the machines was a familiar sound. It was a place of simple joys, a place that felt safe. That feeling of safety was about to be shattered. The clock ticked past 10 o'clock. The last few customers had left. The young women were closing up, sweeping, wiping down the counters, talking about plans for the weekend and the future. No one could have imagined the horror about to unfold. It was supposed to end with keys turning and a quiet drive home. Instead, a profound darkness descended upon the shop. Just before midnight, a passing officer saw trouble. Smoke was curling from the roof. He called the fire department. Firefighters arrived, broke through the locked front door. They pushed into heat and smoke, searching for the source. What they found was not just a fire, it was the scene of an unspeakable crime, one that would haunt Austin. The blaze was set to cover the crime. Shock and horror rippled through first responders. Whispers became headlines that gripped the nation. A place of innocence was violated. Austin awoke to a nightmare. 4 young women, Eliza Thomas, Jennifer Harbison, Sarah Harbison, and Amy Ayers. Daughters, sisters, friends, vibrant and full of dreams. To remember the case is to remember them. Not just 4 lives taken, 4 futures erased. When the fire was out, investigators stepped into chaos. Heat and soot had ravaged everything. Water washed over the scene, complicating every clue. Detectives moved carefully, hunting for answers. The 4 girls were found in the back of the shop. They had been bound and gagged. More than a robbery, the violence was personal and extreme. Austin police poured resources into the largest investigation in the city's history. They interviewed everyone and chased thousands of tips. They canvassed the neighborhood for anything unusual. No murder weapon was ever found. False confessions burned valuable time. Days became weeks. The trail cooled. The silence from the crime scene was deafening. Months turned to years. The case went cold, but never forgotten. Families lived with suspended grief, keeping the story alive. Attention flared, then faded. Hopes rose, then fell. The world changed. So did the science. The shop was gone. The shadow remained. On a shelf, a testament to tragedy and unanswered questions. Like footprints after a blizzard, the path had vanished. As the century closed, DNA gave investigators a powerful new tool. Evidence from the yogurt shop was sent for retesting in 1999. A male DNA profile emerged, a breakthrough. They had a genetic fingerprint, something to compare. The profile went into CODIS, hoping for a national match. Detectives revisited old interviews and confessions. Focus fell on 4 men: Robert Springsteen, Michael Scott, Morris Pierce, and Forrest Wellborn. Under pressure, Springsteen and Scott confessed again with detailed accounts. Authorities believed the pieces fit, despite no DNA match. Prosecutors posited an unidentified individual tied to the DNA. In October 1999, arrests were made. Springsteen and Scott were charged with capital murder. Pierce was arrested. Wellborn was not indicted. Austin exhaled. Relief mixed with revived grief. Some trusted the confessions, others feared a terrible mistake. It felt like progress, but new uncertainty had begun. Defense attorneys called the confessions coerced and uncorroborated by DNA. Despite concerns, the state moved forward, confident in the statements. The path to justice would be anything but straight. Trials would decide what the evidence could not. In 2001 and 2002, jurors watched hours of interrogation tapes. Prosecutors leaned on details in the confessions. The defense warned of false confessions. Crucially, the DNA did not match any of the accused. Both men were convicted of capital murder. Springsteen received death. Scott received life. Maurice Pierce's charges were dismissed in 2003. In 2008, new testing found a second unknown male DNA profile. In 2009, the convictions were overturned. The men were released. The case was back at square one. More than 3 decades later, the case remains officially unsolved. 2 unknown male DNA profiles sit in CODIS, waiting for a match. Investigators hope for a new tip or a future hit. Remember Amy Ayers, Eliza Thomas, Jennifer Harbison, and Sarah Harbison for how they lived. Their family's strength is a testament to love and the search for truth. Justice is more than a verdict. It is answers and remembrance. If you found this meaningful,